everyone, welcome back to my channel, Be Delicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. Today I'm going to share with you all some of the products I mentioned in last week's video in action. So last week I did a video about my summer favorite products and like makeup, skin, and hair. So today I'm going to just do like a little quick hairstyle using the products I had mentioned, then also some of the makeup. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up and let's just get started with my hair. So all the products I'm going to be using is from Dollar Tree except for the hairspray. So I think I'm just going for like a little simple updo. So the brush I was just using is very perfect for like that nice like sleek look. But I think I'm just going to leave my bangs down today and just put my hair up so I can stay nice and cool. If I have like the desired height, I will just go over like everywhere once more just to flatten it out. And then I'll just like do like a little bit of hairspray. And what I like about this hairspray is that it doesn't leave your hair like crunchy. Still like comb your fingers through it, and it doesn't leave your hair frizzy either. Keep that nice and sleek look. I'm gonna just go in with this L'Oreal Lock-It Weather Control hairspray. So very good. This lasts me a while too. Like a little bit goes a long way. Also, I like to spray my bangs a bit too, so that way it's just not like flat in my face, and that way you just get like a little volume in there. And as you can see, I can like run my fingers through it and it's not like all sticky or like, you know, that like crunchy feeling sometimes the hairspray leaves. So no, this one's a really nice and soft one. I my eyelids with this NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. So I didn't mention like eye primers in last week's video because I technically don't need an eye primer for myself, because even if I don't put anything on, like any concealer or nothing, eyeshadows will still stay on me. So honestly, last week I didn't really mention any eye makeup really because I don't have a problem in that area. Usually I have a very difficult time having my foundation, blush, bronzer, highlighter, and lipstick staying in place. So I just focus on that. That's just more of like, also I do have tape here just for a more precise eye look. I think I'm gonna go for like a little bit of a like soft cut crease today. So I'm gonna just go in with this ColourPop Femme Rosa palette. It's a little bit older, but I'm just trying to use up like my older palettes so that way I can get some new stuff, because I like using like my old stuff first and then getting new stuff. That's just me. But I'm gonna go like for like an orangey look today. So to build up the crease, I'm gonna go in with the shade Deer and then build it up with Duchess. For the brow bone, I'm gonna go into shade Ladylike. Then for all over the lid, I'm gonna go into shade Empress. Colors kind of blend in a little bit too well to kind of know that like they're different colors. Like this one's obviously matte and this one's a shimmer. But I'm gonna just go in this Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadow glitter. This has been my favorite. Find them at Dollar Tree. They're very nice and creamy and you get a lot for $1. So just to kind of differentiate them a bit. For eyeliner, I'm gonna go with the Stila liquid eyeliner. This is my favorite high-end liner, but I get it when it's on sale for like 11 and 12 bucks during Ulta's Days of Beauty. I think I saw it on sale recently too, which I thought was awesome, because even though I like it a lot, I know I can get it for half the price, so I won't pay the full $22, but I just really like how easy it glides on. Just went ahead and removed the tape as well so that we got a little cut crease going on, and I really like the glitter too because it's not like too much. It's very subtle but very nice and pretty. I'm gonna go with this LA Colors New Glam Priming Mascara. So I get this at Dollar Tree. I remember in 8th grade like priming mascaras being a thing. There was like a dual-ended black and white tube, and I remember bringing it to school and I thought it was like super cool and everyone wanted to see me like try it on. I know it's just like a little silly memory, but very nostalgic. But oh my goodness, this is just such a game changer for your lashes. So I highly recommend it, and hey, it's only $1. Mascara, I'm gonna go with this Maybelline Sky High Mascara. So I finally got my hands on it. I actually kind of have mixed reviews on it. So yes, it does a great job on lengthening your lashes and it does a really good job of separating them. However, I feel like it doesn't add that much volume. So honestly, I like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It does like all three things. So when I mention high-end's better than drugstore, that's definitely saying a lot, because if you've been on my channel, most of my things are like from Dollar Tree anyways. Again, that's just my personal preference. I mean, if I hated it, I wouldn't be using it. But as you can tell, like it just really does separate the lashes really nice and it does lengthen them, but just I like adding like all three because I want my lashes to be like boom in your face. For primer, I'm gonna go with this Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. So I really like this one. So it's kind of weird explaining it because it doesn't make sense. So it comes out in like a gel like texture, but it doesn't leave your face feeling like oily or greasy. It just kind of hydrates and soothes, but it dries down matte, but it's not gonna be like super dry on your skin. So I really like this because it gives you that hydration, but also it's gonna like keep any like oil or sweat on these like really hot summer days. So I just really like the combination that it does, and it's pretty affordable. For concealer, I'm gonna go with this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. So I was pretty surprised this like stood up against the California heat because it's very, I said heat. So it's very like thick and creamy. So I thought like, ooh, this is gonna come off, but no, it's very hydrating and very long lasting. It kind of makes you look filtered in real life. It does a really good job at blurring, and it's a great dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and you know, not as drying. But I just really like how this applies and just how smooth and creamy it is. I forgot to mention, I'm going with my Real Techniques face sponge. So this is taking a beating because I literally wash my makeup brushes and sponge after every use, so that way when I use like new products, it's not like cross-contaminating or it's like using that product. But I'm gonna get, they have a 4-pack at TJ Maxx and Marshalls for $12, so 3 each. That's an amazing deal. I definitely need it because this one's obviously taking a beating. Foundation, I've been loving this Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. So very lightweight, has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's only $5 or $6, so very affordable. When I first got this, I thought it was gonna have like a little bit of coverage, like more like a BB cream or just like a little tint to it. It actually has like medium to like almost like buildable coverage, I want to say. We'll just go with like medium coverage, but this is really good. When I first like tested it out, I had like blush, bronzer, highlighter, and I put like a little dot over it and it covered it. I was like, oh my goodness. So it's really good, and what I really appreciate about this one, it's very lightweight on the skin, so it's not going to be like all thick and heavy, but you still get that coverage without having that look to it, and it just feels like really nice and hydrating on the skin, which you definitely need in this heat. And it's just like very easy to work with, and I kind of want to say it has like a little bit of a dewy finish, but not too much because we have the matte primers with it. And then also another thing too, so some products like don't work together. So if you have like a primer, maybe try like switch out the primer, the concealer that you pair with it, because sometimes like some products just flat out don't mix together, and sometimes we like to blame like a product, but I would try that. It could like really like make a difference. For bronzer, I have been obsessed with this NARS bronzer in the shade Laguna. So for the full pan, it's $18, which isn't bad because I got this little mini one in a Sephora birthday gift, and I literally been using it like every day, every other day, and I still haven't hit pan on it. And I go in like pretty with a generous amount. So I really like it because it doesn't leave my face looking muddy. It's matte, and I don't really like shimmer in my bronzer. Again, just a personal preference, and it truly does like stay on all day. So I really love this one, and like once I run out, I'm definitely gonna get the full pan. Again, if I'm entering high end, that's like really saying a lot. Blush, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Amazonian Clay. It's a 12-hour finish. I have the shade Party Dress. I actually think I got this in the Sephora birthday gift as well, but this just does a really good job of like keeping any like oil away on your skin, like any sweat, like it just kind of soaks it up in a sense. So even like my Dollar Tree blushes work against this heat, but I feel like this one like really stood a test because like I did a little like wear test where I tried like all my blushes, you know, went out in the heat, and they all like lasted, but I feel like this one out of all of them just looked like I freshly applied it even like hours later. For highlighter, I'm gonna go with the I Heart Revolution the shade Rose Gold Glow. So I mentioned this plenty of times on my channel, but I just really love it. And for the price, I got it for $4.80 during the Ulta Black Friday. Again, I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan on it because I use this a lot. So I think I'm gonna go in with this gold shade right here. It's just very blinding, which I like my highlighter to be blinding, and it just lasts all day, and it's just very soft and lightweight, and it's just so beautiful. Like Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love when the light hits it. It's just so pretty. And then for lip primer, I'm gonna go with this ColourPop Lippy Sticks primer. So I didn't really mention lip care in last week's video because I finally figured it out, the lip products that work best for me, the prep that I do to make sure my lipstick doesn't budge, because I love wearing the deep burgundy shades, red lipstick, dark brown. I absolutely love those. And I noticed I kind of would be scared to go out and eat in front of people because it would move here, my lipstick would be bleeding, and sometimes end up on my forehead. I'm like, what am I doing? But I finally found products that work best for me. I'm not gonna mention all of them, that'd be a very long video. Another tip that helped was I would put translucent setting powder on top, and that would really help out. And sometimes just flat out the formula no matter what. So if you want to see a video just dedicated to that, just let me know in the comment box down below. I have this lip liner. I honestly think it's from high school, Hot Topic, I believe, but hey, it still works. Going in with the bold lip, or just any lip in general, I highly recommend using a lip liner to make it more longer lasting. Also, I do recommend filling in your lips. Your lipstick does come up, at least you have the similar color underneath, so it just really helps out. Only red liquid lipstick I'll use is this ColourPop one in the I Love Sahari collection in the shade Ariba. Love the formula on it. It's not drying, it's not gonna budge. It does have a little bit of a wetness to it even after it dries down, but I set it with the translucent powder and then it'll just be matte and it's not going anywhere. Loving this Hard Candy translucent loose powder. I actually found it from Dollar Tree. So at first I thought it was gonna have a bit of a white cast, but what I love most about this, it doesn't leave a white cast. 2, it dries in a very soft matte, and 3, it looks amazing in photos, and it has a little bit of a blurring effect for only $1, but honestly, they sell hard candy at Walmart for less than $10, so even if you do have to pay full price, why not? But definitely check out Dollar Tree because they have a universal one which has more of a tint to it, and then a banana shade which is more of a brightening shade. This one's just translucent, so it has a whiteness to it, but again, it's not gonna leave a white cast at all. So then I'm just gonna put a little bit on, then I just wait for my lipstick to dry down a bit, so that way it's not super wet and it's gonna smear. So I'll just wait 2 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna set it. So honestly, it's kiss and transfer proof, at least for me that is. Look, nothing there. Just, it's very good, it lasts all day. I'm super excited. I'm really happy I found lipsticks that aren't gonna budge or move. I can feel confident going out. One thing I totally forgot to do, which is the key in my makeup look, I can't believe I forgot, but with this Hard Candy priming mist, before I put on my face primer, I spray this on, wait a minute or so for it to settle in, then my face primer. But anywho, I still think my makeup's gonna last all day. And then I just love this hydrating primer mist. I found it from Dollar Tree as well. I can't find it anymore, but it's $6 at Walmart. It has different packaging. But this one, I just love, it's very lightweight. It is truly hydrating. So with all the matte products that I have on, I think it's really good and still getting that hydration in there. So I just absolutely love this one. That completes today's hair and makeup look. I really hope you all enjoyed this video and got to see the products from last week's video make it to this one so you can see it in action. I couldn't mention all of them, that'd be almost impossible, so definitely check out that video if you haven't already. And be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye everyone.